that you got?
Mike, you late.
Everybody is kung fu fighting. Hey man.
Lightning.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, how
everybody?
you guys doing, man? Welcome to another edition of Friday Night Madness. All right, the mad scientist, Mad Mike, aka the mad scientist, aka your worst motherfucking nightmare. All right, who is the guy? No. All right, we're gonna go to the wicked witch of the West. All right, the wicked witch of the West. Mrs. Maggie T, is that your name?
You know, I don't even like that. I ain't no witch. I'm an angel. I'm an angel.
Okay,
Thank
everybody
you.
in the chat, do you think Miss Maggie is an angel or a witch? Which one do you think? I want to know.
She's neither. She's anime. Anime.
You know what? Anyway, I am Miss Maggie T. If y'all, in case y'all don't know me, people, and I'm rhyming today. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to AFN. And she said she could be both. You know what, ATL? I ain't got time for you, ATL.
Who that guy? Who that guy?
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Who you be? Who you be, Mr. D-Ray?
What? Anime?
No, this one.
Oh.
You, because I already said, they said I'm both.
Oh,
Wow.
oh. She's neither. She just anime to me, so you already know how that goes.
Hey, man.
Thank you. You know what? Thank you, Nathan. You know, you
I got a special guest. He rocking the 84 right now. You guys have probably seen him around. I'm sure you've seen him, but
y'all know who he is.
let me put him on the screen. One of my closest road dogs. All right.
Drum roll, please. What's up? What's up? What's up? Woo, 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 woo.
Look who in the house. Who are you, bro?
What's up?
Who are you? Who you be?
Hey man, y'all know who I am. I'm Mr. Smitty. Y'all know how I do it, man. Y'all know how I get down.
Sports.
Hey, like I tell y'all, yeah, a lot of y'all don't know I'm a comedian in my spare time, man. I gotta tell y'all that.
Well, this is the perfect show. This
Oh,
is Friday
you know
Night
what that
Madness. We cut up on Friday Night Madness, so this is the place where you can, you know, let your hair down. You ain't got no hair, but let your hair on down and get on.
Ball.
Hey, you better tell her bald technically is hair. It just not you just transparent.
Yep.
Right.
Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. For folks that know who Smitty is, you already know. Go ahead and follow him on his channel. You already know. But we had to invite the Smitty Sports Machine up on here on Atlanta Falcons Nation. What's up? What's up?
What's good? Let's get this thing going, man.
Yeah, we
All
getting
right,
ready
all
to get into it. I kind of want to start it off with who we picked up. Tight end Parker Hayes or Hasey or however you say his name, and Sam
Yes.
Jones. Hess. That's what I was saying. Yeah. Okay, I said it right on my video. Good. So of course he's in competition with Hayden Hurts.
Everybody.
And everybody.
Pretty much.
You know, these two individuals was on practice squads and make the main roster. So this probably most likely just is what it is. We just have to fill that 90 man roster. So, you know, what are your opinions on that? If y'all have any on those picks, it's probably not much you can say about it.
Yeah, there ain't much you can really say about him. He's just another tight end.
Yeah.
Another tight end. We got I don't know how many 10 tight ends on the roster.
We got 7 tight ends on the roster right now.
Woo!
7.
Boy.
Yeah, I think he actually, if y'all remember those classmates that used to come in and do all the tutoring, that's what he's gonna be doing. He knows Arthur Smith's system because he was on the practice squad and he played in that system, so he knows it very well. So he's just gonna be like a tutor to the offense. He's gonna get paid to do that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And they're making smart decisions. I can say at least, you know, it might not make sense to us because we want them flashy guys, but it's the smart thing because we pretty much don't got a lot of cap to run around with right now. So you got to fill in what you can fit in at this point. So hey, I'm loving it. So I didn't know where y'all was going with the roster, you know, the role or whatever. I just kind of started off with those two picks. So where y'all want to go with minicamp?
Hold on, okay, let me. Hey, I'm about to say, can I start something off right quick?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, go ahead. Shout out this $9.99 super sticker we just got in here. $9.99.
DJ, what's up?
Appreciate it, homie.
That's my DJ.
All right, okay. I just got something I got to get off my chest. I want to ask y'all a question. How long has it been since the draft just happened? It's been about 2 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see where you're going. I forgot about it. Oh, man.
Why in the hell am I looking at my timeline and I'm still seeing people talking about this 4th overall pick? For the love of God. Hey, Mike, we cannot call them Matt Ryan haters no more. They're not Matt Ryan haters no more. The new name for them is going to be Matt Ryan obsessors. Because for the love of God, these motherfuckers
Get it off your chest.
These motherfuckers is so obsessed with Matt Ryan and his failures that it's almost a mental disease. These goofy motherfuckers is so entitled about a damn player. All I ask them to do is, why waste your energy wishing bad on a player for a quote team that you like? I tell these jackasses, hey, there's 31 other teams. You can go put your energy into one of them. Trust me, you'll save yourself a whole lot of time. Now, I just wanted to get that off my chest because, like I said, they call you the Matt Ryan lover, we Matt Ryan nights. No, these motherfuckers is obsessed with Matt Ryan. Worse than what we talk about. Because
we do like I do, bro. Do like I do. I say what I got to say one time.
Mm-hmm.
I leave it alone.
There you go.
Oh yeah. Trust me. I just wanted to get this off my chest. Okay, now I can woosah now.
Because I caught his last video about Matt Ryan, and they sure was going in. I don't know if it was Matt Ryan or if it was Kyle Pitts, one of them, but they sure was getting Smitty to business, but he wasn't studying it.
Nah, it ain't no reason to argue, man. Once you argue your point and it's valid, that's all you got to say.
Exactly. So anytime they call y'all Matt Ryan lovers and all that stuff, the new word for them is not Matt Ryan haters. Because haters look for validation. They're Matt Ryan obsessors.
And one thing about it, man, you can't hate the best player in franchise history. Ain't no way in the hell I can do that.
Hey, man, you just said it all, man. I'll just say this, and we'll get straight to your thoughts and everybody's thoughts on the schedule. What games intrigue you guys? But just like Smitty said, man. Like we came up in this thing for we've been in this game thing for a long time. It's been about 2-3 years. Me and Smitty been going at it. You know what I'm saying? He's taught me something. I've taught him a lot. When it all comes down, Smitty, like I want people to know one thing about you when it comes down to your channel. What is your message that you try to convey as far as your channel is concerned?
Man, when it comes down to my channel, man, I love to talk Atlanta sports, man. I've been an Atlanta sports fan for, I'm 41, so 31 years. And when it comes down to Atlanta sports, man, I've been learning Atlanta sports for 31 years. So I can go all the way back to the 1980s, 90s. I can talk about now, then, and this is why I don't argue with fans, because things I know from now and back then, a lot of them don't.
Absolutely. If you can survive those years, you're a true fan, because they talk about we suck now. Let's
just
go
like
back
when I put up the Andre Bruce post on Twitter.
Oh boy,
it blew up and people lost their mind. But for what? I had to deal with that. Y'all got spoiled, the last 10, 15 years? We talking about 30 years ago. Jerry Reed was the running back, the only player on the team at the time, until Dion got there. We talking about 3-13, 4-12, 2-14, and y'all complaining about an 8-8 record, a 7-9 record. Come on, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Come on.
We was giving away tickets at once. We couldn't even barely get nobody.
I forgot about that. Oh my God! You know what?
Man,
my dad worked at Scottish Rite. He worked at Scottish Rite. When I tell you, they used to give tickets away to the employees at that. We were that damn bad. We couldn't pay somebody to go pay for games. That's how bad we were.
Don't wear a Leatherman jacket. Like, what you got that on for?
Hey,
like,
I better it for you. Back then, when I was in elementary school, man, I'm talking about 1989, 1990. They always gave tickets away to honor roll students, and we still couldn't.
Whoa. That's bad.
Yeah, man. But if y'all watch me, man, y'all know that Atlanta sports, man, I'm just diehard. And one thing about me, man, I tell it like it is. I don't care about who like what. And a lot of fans, they can't accept the truth, but I can't, because I grew up with that, and that made me realize how bad things can be. I'm talking about Dominique getting traded, Braves winning all of the 90s and only winning one World Series. So what's going on now is just a straight repeat. History repeating itself.
Absolutely. Like, we've been here down this road a million times. It's like it don't faze me. Everybody panicking. Oh my God, we need to get rid of the whole house. Man, we was rolling when it was Chris Chandler, and we weren't even supposed to make it to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? That's back in that time.
Oh man, I can remember back when Chris Miller led the NFL in touchdown passes. That's how bad it was.
He did not just say that name.
Oh my God.
For real? He led the NFL in touchdown pass with 25.
Lord, he fell off the face of the earth after that. Fell off the face of the earth after that, boy.
Oh boy,
that's
that
how
was
bad.
Yeah, that was back then when they was giving away tickets for food stamps, and that was back when you actually had the damn vouchers.
Man, you couldn't even scalp tickets at the convenience store back then. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, so the key that we saying here is, if y'all don't really know the struggle that defense went through. But go ahead, Mike. See what you got for us today, man.
That's pretty much it, man. Like I said, man, me and Smitty go way back, man. It's all love, and we got a few people here and there that try to divide the the fan base as far as like creators and who's smarter, I'm better, you better. Look, man, we all in this shit together. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna stay in it together, and those who want to ride gonna ride, and that's how we do it. But let's get into this. Hey man, this schedule crazy, dog. Hey man, hey Kstlyz, you wanna? I'll say this. Which game? Let's just first. Let's go. We want to kind of
bring it up right quick.
Yeah, bring it up.
All right. Hold on. Want to get that comment down right quick.
Yes, sir.
Nathan said I'll take Sean. He said I'll trade Sean Jones for some tacos. Sean Jones coming through this shit.
Don't tempt me with tacos. I sell my soul for some tacos. Well, y'all know I love the hell out of some tacos.
Well, I go day and night.
You got that right.
All right, so you said, so what do I think about the schedule and how The one thing I can say is a blessing about this schedule is we don't have to play 5 division games in 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was killer last
year. They've been doing that for the last 3 years. We are thinking about tired of that. Now, like I said, it's the third easiest schedule, but it's that extra road. It's that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games after the bye week. Yeah, that sounds really, really fun.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Which one thing I don't like about this schedule is that we don't have back-to-back home games. Like, I think,
and we actually got less home games.
And we got less
home road games. We got back-to-back road games
and whatnot. Like, they always find a way to stick us straight up the ass with a broomstick. I mean, we can't get anything right. Why even when we have losing seasons, they find a way to screw us? How are you the one of the worst teams in the league and you don't have back-to-back home games? Come on, bro.
That's crazy.
Who heard of this? Who has ever heard of this type of stuff, bro? They don't like us.
And I just don't get why we got that early bye, though. Like, we got all those games right behind it, and I don't know. I guess they just thought they was doing us a favor after that London game, but it's like that's a quote-unquote home game, even though we're traveling for it. I would have expected it a little bit more, later on in the season. But
in the last 6 games, I only see one game out of that that's going to be a cakewalk. All the rest of them is going to be a battle to the fourth quarter.
And we ain't got no other primetime games other than that Thursday.
Thursday game against the Patriots.
I mean, of course, we didn't expect it to get no kind of shine, but come on.
Bro, like I said, man, they find a way, even when we terrible, they find a way to screw us. And like the one game that I'm looking, and that's the next question I have for each one of you, like which game that you are most looking forward to? For me personally, I'm gonna say this. I'm looking forward to that San Francisco game. I'm looking forward to that San Francisco game because I want to make sure that we punish this son of a bitch one and for all. We hit him with a Mike Tyson uppercut, but I want to put his ass in the dirt from now on. I don't want to breathe without thinking Atlanta Falcons. I want him to suffer I want a blowout. I want him to hurt their quarterback, okay? I want him to hurt the running back, wide receiver, offensive lineman. I want him to feel our pain, okay? I want him to feel every bit of our pain for what he did in that Super Bowl, okay? We don't have a Super Bowl because of this guy. I want him to suffer.
Hey, man.
So I'm looking forward to that game.
When they lost that Super Bowl, that was enough comfort for me. That was karma.
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say for one thing, I definitely looking forward to all the rivalry games because guess what? We got a chance, y'all. You know what I'm saying, to get this division, as well as that Cowboys game because I think that was the most heated game. I came on that post game show.
Oh Lord Jesus.
I was highly upset. I want revenge, so I'm looking forward to that game. But all the games on the roster, I don't care. I mean, I just want us to have a good record, you know what I'm saying? Better than what we had last year. If we can get better than 4, hey, I'm happy at this point.
I think I'll go with the New England game because Bill Belichick has rebuilt that team and to see where they at that point in the season. If we can, beat them and probably beat them handily, I think it propels us for the rest of the season. And those tough games down the stretch, I think it'll give us a better outlook of where we stand.
Okay.
Well, Mike took the one for San Francisco because I already got a $20 bet on that game. So
this is what we think so much alike, bro. We think so much alike.
I already got a bet. But the one game, like I said, the game that I'm looking for, the game that I'm looking at, that's going to be very interesting for us. For me, I'm looking at that Jacksonville game.
Yeah, I can see that.
That Jacksonville game, and in the first game of the season because we're going against a young, athletic quarterback. And we know the history of the Falcons when it comes to young, athletic quarterbacks.
No,
we know the history. So I want to see what this defense can do and see what differences that it can make, because I think that's going to definitely be the tone setter. I think that's going to be the tone setter right there. Yeah, hell, even the game after that against Tampa Bay. We need to make up for that third and damn 20 we gave up in that final game of the season.
Oh man, I'm talking about that.
Smitty! I'm about to say, Smitty. You know I got a nickname for that defense. Do I need to tell them the nickname of it?
Go ahead.
I think the people in the chat know where I'm about to go with this. When you saw that defense give up 3rd and 15s on a consistent basis, we called that the Sukihana Amber Rose slut walk defense.
Because everybody done ran through it. Everybody done
ran through that thing.
Well, when you standing 15 yards from the line of scrimmage with your defensive backs, you can might as well say you're playing cheese toast from elementary school, because all you gotta do is touch your toes and
exactly.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Let's get into these comments, see what everybody else saying. Y'all going to help me out because I am blind today, y'all. I don't know what's up with my eyes.
I got 4 eyes, so I'm blind every day.
Look, I need to go ahead and get my glasses back. That's what I'm gonna have to do.
Hey, me and Smith thinking like we both got glasses on and we on the same side. What?
I wear contacts, but it's time to let these things go. I get blind every year. Blinder. Let's see who we got. Who we got?
These sauces were just
Jackal Shanahan and Dan Quinn. I believe we can split with the Bucks. Okay. That Bill game is gonna be a damn blizzard.
That time of the year.
That's gonna be.
If anybody watch Atlanta Sports Unlimited, check out Terrence Mathis. He pretty much got on that about they asked him. Well, William asked him, what about those games about the outside? And he was like, when I look at a schedule, I always want to make sure we see when we're gonna play them outside cold games. We hope it's not like at the end of the year type of deal, because that's the worst time to be playing. And
Buffalo, that's the worst time right there.
Especially so it's gonna be. And then he said basically it's like it's no way of getting warm, regardless of what you do. You can move around, you can play, you can sit in front of a heater. As soon as you move from that heater, you still cold. Nothing you can do about it.
We're gonna have to play some tough football with that. We're gonna have to play some tough grind out football in order to win that game. All speed and all tight ends, all that, that Kyle Pitts and Julio running fast, especially if it's cold and it's snowing there, they ain't gonna mean nothing. We're gonna need them big hog motors to really shut it down and really get physical.
Exactly.
We're doing a lot of running of the ball this year. I can tell you that.
I'm about to say, did you hear what Skip Bayless said about Dan Quinn? It was the funniest thing I said. he said that Atlanta used to call him Dan Quinn. He said, I called him Dairy Queen because that soft serve and defense.
He's not happy. He's not happy with it. Everybody who don't know, he's a Dallas Cowboy fan, so he is not happy with Dan Quinn.
I told you, Jerry Jones only hires yes men. That's what he do.
Oh yeah, Washington. Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
As long as we beat the Cowgirls, I absolutely agree. We gotta get them.
We need to make up for that botched onside kick.
Which way to go?
That's probably one of the worst moments in Falcons history right there. Like that, I can't. Man, that felt like
that's embarrassing
for me. That felt like the Super
All
Bowl.
one of them had to do was push somebody in the back and they would have fell on the ball.
That's it. That's what they had to do. They literally just
It'd be like, I don't want to get your ass over, you get it. I don't want
Exactly. Boy, I'd have fired the whole coaching staff after that. Like, bro, really?
Yeah, he shouldn't even made it out of Dallas.
Shit.
You know what?
Shit, Dallas. He should have made it to the locker room.
You
I got a question for you, Smitty.
Go ahead.
I got a question because everybody kind of heard what we think about the draft. You know, who is your, I guess, how did you feel about the draft picks and everything? What is your opinion on it? I know you probably did some on your channel, but you can reiterate it.
I loved all the picks, man. And the Darby kid, the last pick of the draft, I think he's gonna surprisingly be probably one of the best players that they drafted in the draft. Now, a lot of people don't know about Dalvin. I heard a lot of slack about that. But you got to understand, the kid's dad was an offensive line coach for the Atlanta Falcons, and they've been scouting that kid since he was in grade school. So that was a given. Richard Grant probably going to be one all-pro safety. Who else? Jaylen Mayfield. A lot of people didn't like that pick. But what have I preached on all my videos? Versatility. And that's what he teaches. And you're going to have to be versatile on offense and defense. So that's what he looked for in the entire draft. And that's what he's built through free agency, undrafted free agency, and everything. So he's got a plan. They're going to stick to it. And I don't have a problem with that.
Okay. And what about the hiring of Terry and Arthur Smith? What do you think? And Dean Pease, what's the blueprint of these Falcons right now?
I know Mike knew this, but I picked Arthur Smith. Picked Arthur Smith way back in January when the hiring process started. I even did a video on that. I said Arthur Smith is probably the best bet because when the Falcons were successful running the football, was top of the game. Jamal Anderson in 98, 2012, Michael Turner, 2016, the duo of Tevin Cameron and Devontae Freeman. And if they get back to that, I think they'll be just as successful as they were those years. Because you look at 2012 when they had Tony Gonzalez, Michael Turner, Roddy White, Julio Jones, all those guys.
He did pretty good with a good tight end.
This team is reminiscent of that. Even though they're young, they're still reminiscent of the 2012 team. All they have to do is find an edge rusher like John Abraham that they had on defense on that team. And I think that pretty much will sum up how good they can be.
And that's one thing I respect about you. You don't try to meet the narrative of this team. You speak your truth, and that's why I give you respect. And we got to give our creators their flowers. You know what I'm saying? Because I check out Smitty. We've been following Smitty for a long time. Well, Matt might know him longer than I have, but you always stuck to your guns, regardless of what everybody had to say about it. So y'all go check him out. If y'all don't know who Smitty Sports Machine is, go to his channel and give him a subscribe as well. But
quick, like I told y'all in the beginning about the losing. When you lose like that, it opens your eyes to about what can happen and how to be thankful for turnover. And like I said, if they can go back, they can go to YouTube even and watch those old Falcon teams. Those old Falcon teams played 3-4 defense way back then.
Oh my God!
And if you look at those teams with Tony Kstlyz, John Rady, I'm naming old folks too, Buddy Curry, all those kids. Back then, man, they just threw a rec team on the field. They really didn't care. So
I always say this team.
Mike.
I always say this team, and Kevin knows it too, man. Like I always say, our fan base is one of the most. Like we're so freaking spoiled to have a guy like Michael Vick and Matt Ryan. Y'all at this point, you guys think he sucked because you haven't seen the worst. We've seen the worst of the worst, the absolute worst of the worst. So when we talk about Matt Ryan and then you got Julio Jones and we wonder why we have the takes that we have, we're talking about guys that like we've had the privilege of seeing Deion. We only saw Dion what it was like 4 or 5 years. That's it.
5 years.
Like, Dion didn't stay here. Dion did not stay with this franchise long. He won elsewhere. He won championships elsewhere. So we got a short, portrait with Dion and Terrence Mathis. Like, this is another thing why we always say Terrence Mathis, he deserves his credit. He's without doubt in my Julio Jones, and that's no disrespect to Terrence Mathis at all, because before they were Julio, before they were Roddy White, this guy was the absolute standard when it came to wide receivers for this team. He was the guy.
He should be in the Ring of Honor.
He should. And that's the stuff that we're talking about. So, like, we've seen the worst of the worst, and we got to stop. All right, trying to compare.
I got a question. I got a question for both of y'all, and Maggie too, if she want to comment. And I said this the other night on my live. The Falcons have had problem with pass rushing for how long? About 9 years now. John Abraham lives in Atlanta. Chuck Smith trains in Atlanta. Why haven't you brought either one of those guys on to help train your defensive line? It just doesn't make sense. You hate them that bad that you can't ask them for help, because that it. And I told Chuck Smith to his face, I said, "Guy, why are you not in the Ring of Honor?" Chuck Smith was the first, well, other than Claude Humphrey, Chuck Smith was the only pass rusher they had below 2,000 and back. Chuck Smith, Patrick Kearney, and probably Travis Hall. Other than that,
Rod Coleman was one of what he was a
Rod Coleman, right? But he was out about
Rod Coleman. Rod Coleman is an underrated guy. His numbers rivals a guy like Warren Sapp. If you go look at Rod Coleman, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame because his numbers is almost identical to Warren Sapp, and he gets no fucking credit because he's a fucking Falcon.
What was the question? I kind of heard part of it.
Why haven't the Falcons reached out to Chuck Smith or John Abraham to come in and help train that defensive line?
You know what? When we had Chuck Smith on the show, I know you had him on your show as well. We asked him about that, and he basically said it was around the era of when they was trying to hire. It was around the time Dan Quinn got the job,
right?
And he basically was saying that they pretty much just did him wrong. Just would invite him to to kind of come around and walk around a little bit and help out somewhat, but they weren't interested in him being anything a part of Atlanta Falcons.
And in so many ways, he said too about the Ring of Honor that they would try to look past those days and look more into the Arthur Blank era, and that's not fair to him or Patrick Kearney or anybody that played before 2000. That's just not fair to them.
That team right there, that whole entire team deserves some type of recognition. Something. That's why we just keep in contact with these people. We gotta, like you said, give them their flowers while they're here, because Chuck Smith is bringing out some impressive talent, and he's still getting ignored.
He had about 4 or 5 guys in this year's draft. And he gave a list of guys. He gave a list of guys, and I asked him who would be the best pass rusher in the draft, and he named 6 people, and 5 of them got drafted.
They're gonna keep sleeping on that man.
That man deserves it. So, like I said, man, like Smitty has a good channel, man. He gets a lot of former writers. I mean, even current writers, former writers, former football players, man. So, like, he got a good channel. You know what I'm saying? What we don't do is we don't recommend bums. All right, we don't recommend bums. What we do here in Atlanta Falcons Nation, if your shit garbage, we gonna call it out. You ain't gonna step foot on this platform if your shit is garbage. You got to come with the facts, or your ass get knocked off on live air while you talking, like we did on draft night. We don't play that.
I ain't trying to highlight that one. I ain't mean to highlight.
Chris Dobin. I forgot about Chris Dobin, but.
Oh my God, Chris Dolman, man, that dude, that's another one.
Rest in peace, man. Ray Buchanan. I mean, like I said, there was a lot of gems on that team.
And how do we forget Big Grady Jackson?
Grady Jackson. He was part of the reason why Rod Coleman got those sacks. Because he could shoot up a lot of space.
Exactly. I think what the issue is because it's like a good old boy system, and a lot of those guys were kind of like the outspoken. They wanted like their guys to be part of the staff. And I asked this question about 2 weeks in a row. You got Chuck Smith down here. He got his pass rushing camp. He's developing talent, as you see. Like you said, you got future Hall of Famers on his resume.
Yes.
Yeah, if Vic Beasley wanted to succeed in Atlanta, he could have. He had all the resources. But his mind wasn't there. His mind wasn't. Right. It is like you got all this stuff down here, but you're more focused on bringing in your guys that don't have the resume of these guys. And that's where the problem lies. You gotta stop. They have to stop being, stop being more selfish about keeping their guys instead of getting the best guys that can get the job done more. Great.
Because outside of Vic Beasley, like you said, in the last about 10 years, where was the pass rush? After John Abraham, then you had Vic Beasley for 1 year. Where was the pass rush after that?
He ain't there.
He ain't been nowhere. That's what
But Vic Beasley was the most consistent pass rusher outside of Grady Jarrett. Like Grady Jarrett, he's a defensive tackle. Those guys aren't necessarily, they're supposed to do everything. They control the line. They control, like, he's supposed to play the run and the pass. So when a guy like Grady Jarrett, is the best pass rusher, for me, that's a concern. We shouldn't look for Grady Jarrett. He's not an Aaron Donald. Like, Aaron Donald is just a freak of nature. Right. He's one of those guys like I call all the time. He's like the minister of defense, man. He's one of those guys that just rare. He's just a rare breed that when you look at him, no matter where you put him, line him up on the line, he's gonna get after the quarterback. He's gonna make plays. So we can't compare him to that. But you gotta have a consistent pass rusher. And much as people hate Big Beasley, that's why I always call myself Big Beasley #1 supporter, because he was the only one that was actually getting any. I mean, even Ty McKinley didn't do a damn thing. We spent the first round pick on him. How many damn picks we done, players that we done had that was more consistent than Vic Beasley? It wasn't one.
Wasn't that Smitty that mentioned something about
this show,
bringing him back? Was that you, Smitty, that said something about him? Or was it him?
Right. That's what I'm going to say.
Okay.
People call me crazy, and y'all know I don't care what people say. But Vic Beasley, he bombed out last year. Let's call it is what it is. I said bring him back. He was 3-4 outside linebacker. You sign him at a vet minimum. He was getting sacks. He wasn't getting the sacks that y'all wanted. But you get him at a vet minimum, he gets 6 to 8 sacks. He done his job. Simple as that. So, get mad, I don't care. But if he do his job, 6 to 8 sacks on a vet minimum is pretty damn good.
And Blunt, I highlighted your comment. I guess you wanted to be seen with your, Matt Hayden self. You tripping? How about that?
He probably looked like a backwood. So yeah.
Oh man!
But like you said with Vic Beasley, like I said, the problem was after that 15-sack season, they tried to throw him in the Croy Bierman role, and that's not what he needed to be. If they would have kept him in that Alden Smith role where he could be a occasional pass rusher like he did that year, and let him work his way up to being more consistent, and give him another running mate that could actually be worth a damn.
So Tweety Bird.
Yeah, I'll be happy with Vic with 5 sacks, bruh.
What you think about a vet minimum?
Our team in sacks.
A vet minimum is what, right? For him for what, 6 years? A vet minimum be what, about 2.5?
About 2.5.
Somewhere now. So and you get 6 to 8 sacks out of that. How many did Derek Shelby get in those 2 years he was here? How many did he get? And he made way more money.
I don't remember. I think he might have got one sack.
I don't think he barely got that. I don't even know if he got that. I don't know if he got one sack. That dude stayed on that injury list, stayed doing nothing.
They just been wasting money, man. The last 7-8 years just been wasting money.
Oh, I'm glad you said that.
The Quins got screwed Beasley up. That's what Clay said.
Yeah. We said that. This is what we always said. Coaching. That's why I said I'm his number one supporter, because they didn't maximize his skill set. You got to maximize a person's skill set. This is what Arthur is doing. This is the reason why he got a guy like Kyle Pitts, because Kyle Pitts, his skill set with a Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley is damn near impossible to stop. You can't do nothing with a 6'6" guy. You can try to post up with him all you want to. You can get inside his body, but he's still 6'6". This dude got damn near a 7-foot wingspan. How are you going to stop that? How can you stop that? It's dang near impossible.
He's going to destroy the middle of the field. Linebacker, safeties, anybody you put on slot corner, he's just going to destroy them. We talk about a guy that has a longer wingspan than Mike Evans. And we see what Mike Evans do on a weekly basis. So imagine what Kyle Pitts will do. You can line him up anywhere on the field, backfield too. And he get out on that wheel route, you in trouble.
Nothing you can do.
Just that simple.
There ain't nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm glad you said about Thomas Dimitrov and kind of screwing up with the contracts. I actually have the dead money numbers right here. We have the 12th highest dead money number in the NFL right now. And guess who's the highest paid guy on that list is?
Julio Jones.
I'm talking about dead money. I'm talking about players that's not on the team no more. That we
okay.
I'll say what? Devontae Freeman?
Desmond Trufant.
Bam, that's number one.
Wow.
Almost $6 million that he's getting owed for not playing for us. Who's number two?
That's a good.
It gotta be a lineman. It gotta be a lineman. I'm thinking a lineman. It gotta be a lineman.
Nope.
I know,
James Carpenter, number two. James Carpenter.
Whoa.
We still paying James Carpenter and Jamon Brown. Yeah.
That's a damn shame.
Yeah.
And we up here trying to trade.
Exactly.
Man, come on, man. What the world?
That's that right there.
$20 million.
And with that, and that's the reason why. Got to do better with that. We got to do that better, and this is why I love what they've done in free agency. Like, they haven't spent money just going out getting guys with names, like the guys like Brandon Copeland, guys like Eric Harris, Harmon. You got a guy like Fabian Moreau. Like, these guys are very good players that don't have a big name. And for a long time, Falcons have always tried to make a splash in free agency, and like the only name that they've gotten that panned out was Alex Mack. That's it. He came here because of Kyle Shanahan. Let's not make no mistake about it. He only came here because of Kyle Shanahan. He's in
San Francisco with him now.
And that's why he's in San Francisco. So we haven't done a very good job of bringing in and spending our money wisely. All right. And that's just another reason why I say, Thomas Dimitrov was like the worst thing that ever happened to this franchise, is because, with Rich McKay, he had to step away and do, like, he's a lawyer. He's a lawyer by trade. Right. He's a lawyer by trade first. So he had to step away and make deals to try to make sure that the Falcons get the stadium, all the stadium things are done, because he got the Tampa Bay Bucks, he got their stadium built, and he got our stadium. So he's a very wise and a brilliant man. But when it all comes down to, Thomas Dimitrov, he saw opportunity, and he knew Mr. Blank didn't know, a lot about football, especially like the scouting part of it. He's not a football guy. So he trusted this man, and this guy just went absolute ham. You get a goddamn contract. You get extension. You get extension. Everybody get extension. Robert Alford got a $40 million contract, bro. Robert Alford got a $40 million.
Think about this. The year they made the Super Bowl, Desmond Trufant was out most of the season. Brian Poole played his ass off. Yeah. Who did they get a contract to? He wouldn't have cost half of what they gave Trufant off. It's just ass backwards, man. It's just some things just common sense. Common sense. But when you overthink and start digging into names and what their stats look like, what they play on the field look like, you can have all the stats in the world, but in key time, in crunch time, how you play in crunch time determine how valuable you are to a team. And that's where a lot of fans miss up at. They don't think about crunch time. They think about from 20 to 20, but what inside red zone? That's why they got Kyle Pitts. That's why they got Kyle Pitts. They cannot score a touchdown inside 20 to save their life. Second and goal, Julio on the sideline.
Oh my God, bro, you preaching to the choir right now. I don't know how many times we screamed at the TV. What the hell are you doing? Why is Julio on the sideline? We in the goal line, and then you run the ball up the middle. Like, are you kidding me? You take Julio off the damn field just to run the ball up the middle.
You get Todd Gurley. We know his knees are not like they used to be. But think about it. Todd Gurley is a stretch runner that runs outside. Todd Gurley is a guy that can catch swing passes, screens, anything you need him to. I didn't see none of that last year. When they finally decided throwing the ball, it was late in the season when his knees was gone. It's too late. You should have got him implementing that early. Maybe you could have found a way to implement the other running backs and not use the hell out of him. You were trying to get your $5 million out of him instead of trying to stretch that $5 million all season. Come on, man. Come on.
You had 2 running plays all year, and that was a goddamn ISO up the middle and a draw play. You ran 10-yard hook routes with Keith Smith lining up on the outside.
Man.
What more can be said about that?
My God.
Hayden Hurst had 6 or 7 touchdowns, but only 43 catches.
That's sad. And he was a touchdown machine. The guy was freaking brilliant when it came down to the red zone. But if he had more plays, and more opportunity to catch the ball, with a more creative. And this is something that we always say. But let's get to this $5 donation. Mike, don't think we'll get to see Julio and Pitts together. Look, I'm gonna say this. Follow the money. That's something that we always state. Follow the money first. Don't listen to all these rumors. Don't look at what ESPN said, because ESPN don't even understand numbers. I mean, they getting rid of everybody on their damn staff, and they're supposed to be it's supposed to be the richest organization in the whole world, Disney, and y'all firing, but y'all want to sit up here and talk about Julio Jones? Y'all firing employees. Y'all are rich as hell, and you firing employees, but you want to sit up here and come up with these rumors that you can't back up with any facts. All right, all you're doing is putting out stories for people to panic. Follow the money. We've been stating this all year. If the money states that we can get rid of Julio, all right, it doesn't make sense. All right, not to say that it won't happen, but 9 times out of what we always say, more than likely it won't happen because of the money. We've been saying this about Matt Ryan. Everybody said we're going to draft a quarterback. Financially, it made no sense. And that's why a lot of people, we got to start giving these people nothing but the truth and the facts. yes, I would love to see the Falcons get, a quarterback that's worth it. If it was Sunshine, if it was Trevor Lawrence, yes, I'd be right on board with it. But I'm not going to draft the second, the third, the fourth best quarterback. Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? I look like getting rid of Matt Ryan when he's still playing at an elite level to bring in the fourth, fifth best quarterback? Are you kidding me, bro? Stop it.
Right.
We got to use our heads. Use your heads and look at the numbers. Follow guys like Matt Carroll who teach you about the salary cap. I'm not that guy, but that's why we bring on intelligent people so you guys can get the facts, the truth of the matter. Financially, next year, the Falcons, if they wanted to get rid of Julio, look, this is a new regime. They need money for the future. If they get rid of Julio Jones right now, guess what? It's going to be $15 to $17 million off of next year's finance.
On top of the 20 that's coming from the league. Right.
On top of the 20 that's coming from the league.
Yeah, right.
So just follow them.
You think about it, they got plenty of ways to go, man. They can even stretch out his deal like they did with Michael Thomas in New Orleans. They can void the last 2-3 years and stretch the money out that way. So it's always a way. It's always a way. It's up to them if they want to do that.
Right. Right.
What you got, KSTYLZ? What you got?
I'm about to say, at the end of the day, Julio ain't going nowhere. They'll be a damn fool to let that go. They'll be a fool. Like you said, the cap gonna go up to $200 million next year.
Mm-hmm.
Why make such a panic move? You still got Grady Jarrett's contract you can restructure.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But I don't think they do that. 16. I think they will give him an extension because they want him to retire Falcon. Stretch that money out, give him an extension. He still makes around the same amount of money, but it's stretched out over the years. That's how you do that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You come to your key players like that, that's what you have to do.
Exactly. Hold on, we got a $10 for Stu the Pepperhead. We appreciate it, man. He said facts, true. Hold on, I gotta laugh. That name funny. I ain't never seen nobody with no name like that. But we appreciate you, homie. He said, follow the money. He loves the logic. Yes.
Yeah, that's what it is. The fans do it. The fans do it all the time. Follow the money. It'll tell you everything you need to know.
Exactly. Shoot. Hey, when we say we asked out. We have to use this money wisely for the next couple of years. If you try to blow all your money on one damn off season, what's it gonna look like for the next off season and the off season after that?
Mm-hmm. And I'm not.
This is what Tommy Dimitrov messed up at. This is exactly what he messed up at. He tells Arthur Blank, "I'm gonna fix the offensive line." You move up to the bottom of the first round, take a kid with medical issues that may be gone with 2-3 years after he drafted. He wasn't here for the long haul. You took those players, him and other players like him, to keep your job, but you still end up getting canned because they were not competitive enough. So you got to think about not only yourself, you got to think about the next 5 to 10 years. That's with almost every draft. Because when they draft the next quarterback, they're looking at the next 5 to 10 years. Next wide receiver when Julio Jones gone 5 to 10 years. So, and they started that with this draft because Kyle Pitts is going to be here, guess what? 5 to 10 years.
Right. and that's how you build winning teams. You got to have the GMs that think ahead of the curve, not for the moment.
Right.
That's what Thomas Dimitrov did. He thought for the moment. In most of his moments, he failed. Honest with you, he should have been fired after that 2012 draft class, to be honest with you. I say this every time.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Peter Collins, he only played, a year and a half? He was gone.
And they was out of the whole league. They ain't even want him on other teams. All right. The worst team didn't even want him on their team. He was out the whole league.
That whole draft class was gone after 4 years. They weren't even in the league no more. That's all I gotta say. But what you got here? Todd Lovett said Julio's a Hall of Famer. Bet keep them both, and they will win the Super Bowl. Bet.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Let me share something with y'all. I know y'all probably heard it before though. But what Atlanta needs to do is they need to get identity. I think their identity is on offense right now. But this is what makes the Pittsburgh Steelers great. This is what makes the New England Patriots great. They have their identity. They know what they're gonna do. LeVar Kirkland told me when they draft every year, they look for players to fit in a certain system. They don't care if your name A to Z. They can get a 7th-round pick, make him into a superstar because he fits their system. We had a guy, TJ Watt. They still could have got somebody to fill his spot. See, when you got an identity on your team and you know what you want, what made the 49ers of the 80s great. Mm-hmm. Cowboys of the 90s great. They knew what they wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
This is why drafting is very important. This is why. In y'all opinion, what do y'all feel Atlanta's identity is?
You talk about right now or before this year?
Right now.
Right now, like you said, they're looking for versatility and they're looking for mental toughness. They're looking for dogs. Because that's why I said that's the one thing I did love about this draft. Like I said, the first pick you got the best player available, but the whole theme of the draft is, like you said, was value, versatility, and toughness. Mm-hmm. So, right. Like I said, and it fits Arthur Smith and how he wants to have his team. And like you said, this is something that we haven't had in 10 plus years offensively since 2012. So that's where the identity is going. The identity of this team is going to be versatility, not fast and physical. We see what happened with that. It's not fast and physical. It's going to be versatility and toughness.
And if you think about it, that's what Pittsburgh preaches. Mm-hmm. All of their players on defense are versatile. You look at Devin Bush; he can play inside, outside. Cam Hayward, he started off at defensive end. He's a defensive tackle, and he can still play in. Stephen Tuitt, even though he's 6'7", 300 pounds, or 350 pounds, he can still play defensive end, even though he played defensive tackle. Any one of their safeties play slot corner. This is what makes them great in that zone blitz scheme. And I said it before, I could see the Falcons using that same type scheme, zone blitz, because it works with what they have. And so, I mean, man, I just hope and pray that they get everyone they need for their system, because I trust DPs because I seen what he did in Baltimore. They lost a lot of players his last year. I think that was before Marlon Humphrey came. They lost a lot of players. But he found a way to stick together because he did what he was used to. If y'all haven't noticed, all his defensive ends and defensive tackles on his defensive line were over 300 pounds. And the reason why he do that is to control the trenches up and down. Get lateral, and they could move. We talking about Sylvester Williams, Brandon Williams. Who else was there? I can go on and on. I think C.J. Mosley was a rookie back.
Whatchamacallit, Mount Cody.
But he really didn't, take Cody could have been great, but he was lazy. I watched game film on him from Alabama, and I said he was lazy. Because we're talking about a guy 6'3", about 360.
If he would
we're
have
talking about Grady Jarrett size.
Well, like I said, the defense can't get no worse than last year. That was the fifth worst pass defense in NFL history. They can't get no worse than that.
Right.
But like you said, I just expect like a different mentality. And like I said, you got a lot of guys that want it. That's the biggest difference. You got guys that want it from the first pick all the way to the last, all the way to the undrafted free agents. They all want it.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's get this super chat, man, from Myron Jackson. All right, $5. I expect our running game to be average 150 yards a game. This is consistent with Smith's scheme. I don't care about the yardage. I don't care about it being top 5, a top 5 defense. I don't care about any of that. All right, numbers don't mean jack squat to me. I always preach one thing and one thing only. All right, get the stops, get the opportunities when they matter most. So we can get those 3rd and 1s when they freaking matter. We can stay out of those long, stop them from converting those long 3rd and 35. Like, who the hell does that? Only the Falcons can give up a 3rd and 35 consistently. Everybody know, oh Lord, hit 3rd and 35. They're gonna do it, and here the damn team go. They get the damn first down. We were the only team that does things. So at this point, I don't give a flying what about a running game being 150 yards a game. A lot of that can be misled also. A lot of teams like the 49ers, they get a lot of chunk plays, so they get like 50 yards here, 40 yards there, and the rest of the game, it's 1, 2, 3 yards here and there. But I care about getting those key runs, being able to score in the red zone, get red zone touchdown, running touchdowns, convert those 3rd and 1s and stay out of them. Every time we be in 3rd and 1, this damn, we call him former friend here, Dirt Cutter. He like to spread the damn ball out and then bring in the damn little ass Edo Smith to come in and damn run the ball up the middle. It's 3rd and 1, and we spreading the ball out. We need to get those tough yards, get those key stops on 3rd down. That's what I care most about. So, yes, I want consistent. I want 150-yard rushing a game. That sounds good, but a lot of that can be misled. So I care about getting those key runs and those key conversions when they matter most. That's why we were screaming last year, what the hell is Quadri Olsen? 31 and this motherfucker on the inactive list. 31 and he's on the inactive list. This is what we're talking about. That's bad coaching, bro.
That's why you got fired. Simple shit like that.
But we got Keith Smith running hook routes on the outside.
Right.
But let's hit this $10 super chat by Stu the Pepperhead. He said, no ID yet in development, but me like this draft ready to get to the playoffs again and rise up with some extra hot sauce. Hashtag get fucking set.
I like that.
I like that. Yeah, like you said, man, we need to see like 150 yards is good if that's how you want to do it, but we need variety in the running game. Variety, which means
I'm gonna simplify it for you though. We get 150 yards a game. How many touchdowns do we score doing those 150 yards?
Exactly. You can average 150 yards a game and only get average a half a touchdown a game.
Right.
Like I said, you give me 90 yards a game, but if I'm getting in the end zone on the ground 2-3 times a game, I'm good. Mm-hmm. But that's what we talking about. What you got?
I got a fly, man. I got another interview I got to do.
All right. Okay.
Love kicking it with y'all. Everybody out there, go to Smitty Sports Machine. Check me out. Please like my video. Please subscribe. And if you want anything else I do, like writing, whatever else I do in sports, go to Twitter at FatBoySlim_21. And that 21 for Deion Sanders, if y'all didn't know. But thank y'all for always supporting me, man. I truly appreciate y'all having me on. And I'll holler at y'all soon, man.
All right, bro.
All right, man. One love, homie.
Appreciate that. But that's it, man. Like we always say, man, it's all about support here on Atlanta Falcons Nation that we do. We support each other and we continue to, rise up to the occasion and whenever. And I know Maggie probably hate that damn word, rise up, but that's what we do. We rise to the occasion and support our brothers.
Maggie ain't worried about nothing right now. I'm blind today. I don't know what's going on with my eyes. I am blind today. Everything's clouded to me right now. I don't know what's up. So, no, I didn't go out and party. Whoever said that Maggie don't dipped out. No, I'm in the background. I just can't see right about now.
She's the producer of the show, and she blind right now. So,
yeah, I can't see nothing. I don't know what's going on with my ass. Got cataracts. Something going on.
Let's get into these questions. I'm sure you guys got some questions that you guys wanna.
I'm not high. No, I'm not high. I wish.
Hey, man, actually, if you was high, you would be able to see better. Everybody who come on, man.
Exactly.
Ain't no smokers if y'all don't know that.
Hey, look, I'm about to say I want to get into this comment. ATM basically said Arthur Smith said he wasn't playing around in practice today. He said he putting emphasis on accountability. That's what the fuck we've been waiting on.
I do need to self-medicate.
Be medicated. Man, I'm hella fake.
I want to say,
Somebody said, how do we feel about the first game? We're gonna win it.
Oh, that's an ass whooping. That's a big that what we're gonna see Kyle Pitts, because they don't have linebackers to match up with Kyle Pitts. They don't have slot corners that can match up with this dude. So they don't even have safety that can match up with him. So they're gonna have some problems. They got a pretty good front four, but outside of that, like, I feel for them. This might be a big time blowout, and I'm talking about big time. So they can't match up with Calvin Ridley. They really can't match up with Calvin Ridley. I just feel sorry for them when they try to match up with Kyle Pitts and Hayden Hurst. And we just keep forgetting about Hayden Hurst. Everybody forgetting about Hayden Hurst, but this dude could be even more of a problem than he was last year.
Yeah, that first game right there, like you said, that's going to be the emphasis on the new regime. This is going to be the first game to make a statement. Because remember, for some reason, every time we play the Eagles, we always lose 15-10. I don't know what it is about that score. We always lose 15-10.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, the main thing is we got to see how this defense is going to play against athletic quarterbacks, athletic young quarterbacks. Because as like I said earlier, we know the history before Dean Pease and Arthur Smith here. We know the history of the Atlanta Falcons defenses against athletic young quarterbacks. They become Hall of Famers.
And one of the reasons why I've stated this is because of the lack of creativity. There was no creativity when it came down to the offense, to the defense. Everybody knew exactly what was happening. We would get up, we would start blitzing, we have a good game plan to start the game, and for whatever reason, we just stop. They wouldn't even go back to it. They would never go back to the blitz in the second half. They would just stay in that cover three and just let teams burn us until, and until what, like, it was just frustrating. It was frustrating seeing, guys like Grady Jarrett working his ass off and playing well, and then you turn around, the game that like the chemistry, and he about to pop a beer because he going through withdrawals. He going through withdrawals, man. It's a sad occasion, but that's what the defense was. So under a guy like Dean Pease, man, I don't think he'll sit back and let a rookie have 5, 6, 7 seconds in the pocket. Like we've actually counted during the game where you got a quarterback running around for 5 seconds looking for a guy to throw to. That happened with Tom Brady. Tom freaking Brady had 5 years in the damn pocket and nobody even got close to him. No blitz, no nothing. So that's a major problem. Creativity has to improve.
Don't remind me of that. They actually had divot prints from the defensive line from the line of scrimmage because they couldn't get no damn well.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
That's
but,
absolutely insane.
Hey, somebody said they want to buy me a skull cap. Like I said, you make sure you donate to the AFN Cash App. We can get a KSTYLZ
Atlanta Falcons
skull cap. Yeah, Atlanta Falcons. That's $ Atlanta Falcon Nation. Yeah, we get a new skull cap in here. I think everybody talk about my do-rag and stuff. So, you know, quoted by Twisted Torch TV. Yes, do-rag KSTYLZ. Exactly. Nah, actually, this is a good one right here. The only reason why I look like this is because it straps in the front. I just got it tied in the back. That's why it look like that. Why is everybody talking about my damn dude? Well, at least you know they fuck with us. Like I said, we appreciate it. We appreciate y'all fucking with us and tuning in every week. Like I said, y'all make sure you tell your friends about this and make sure they hit that thumbs up button as well. So, But we got Xavier Littman says, he says more of a statement of the question. Only painting the narrative of a Julio Jones trade because they don't want to see all those weapons on the field at the same time. Absolutely true.
It's absolutely true. And like I said, man, for whatever reason, we know the reason. ESPN want money, yeah, that money, yeah,
that money.
That's what they want.
Yeah, that money.
They want that money, man. And like I said, I get it, but don't look. This is the Falcons. We need something to cheer about. We haven't had much to cheer about since the Atlanta United, and then since the Atlanta United, we haven't had thing to cheer about since 1995 when the Braves won the World Series. So give us something, all right? Can we have something? Give us something. But,
exactly.
Like I said, man,
exactly.
Just got to follow the money, man. When it comes down to the trade, look at, and that's what I always implore people to do. If you have any doubt on whether or not the Falcons can trade somebody, look at the salary cap, see how much we have as far as the salary cap is concerned. If it's going to put them in the negative, then we don't do it. We don't pull the trigger. All right, but I just don't think the Falcons at this point in time financially, it just doesn't make a lot of sense for the Falcons to trade Julio Jones, man. Financially,
I'm finna just be blind for the rest of the night, so I ain't coming on screen. But Twan M, he sent $10 for KSTYLZ new do-rag. There you go.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate the cash app.
Appreciate it.
If y'all see me, I'm looking all at the screen, all extra close. Like I don't know what's going on with my eyes today, so I'll just be here in the back.
The reason why they say it looks toe up because it's like this, but in actuality, it's double compression like this. So it looks stupid as hell, but the shit works. It looks stupid as hell, but it works. So basically, it's not one do-rag, it's technically two. By the way,
hey man, that's do-rag expert. The do-rag expert right there.
Hey, do-rag. Hey, you and damn Jew and Twisted Torch wear hats all day. Y'all be different from y'all. Shit. They don't want me to do that. Hey, they don't want. They don't want me to break out my Russian hat on y'all asses. Oh, wait a minute, since y'all said the word, Mike, I'm finna go bring my Russian hat on y'all ass since y'all want to talk shit.
Look, y'all done already did it. Oh my god. Hey, this. Hold on. Hey man, ESPN annoying ass Molly. Look, man. Oh my God. Look, she just talked to me. Like, she's too whiny. Like, I don't know what it is, but she's just too whiny. You just complaining about this. She's just annoying as hell. I can't watch her. I can't watch ESPN. It's just too much. They just cry and whine and they repeat the same stuff every day. It's like, bro. Either that or the Russian.
This the Urkel hat right here, boy. I'm telling you. That thing go hard. All I do is when I get home, when I get cold in the wintertime, you see this? Strap.
Yeah. He need to be on the show. Hey, we're gonna definitely have an opportunity for you guys to come on. We got plenty of those coming. Just stay tuned for the season, man. Even our post game shows, we're gonna have they're gonna be open to come on the post game shows. We call it, the after show. We're gonna have those where everybody have an opportunity to, have they how they say about the game. But hey man, what are questions at? Y'all up here talking about Molly and don't nobody give a damn about no Molly and Jalen Rose, man.
Nah, these motherfuckers talking about my hat and my do-rag and shit. That's what they talking about.
They said that shit.
Man, conscious one fuck that. This hat go hard, boy. Hey, when damn September and October come around, this hat hard as hell. I ain't got look. I ain't got to wear no double insulated ass hat. I just wear this, and I'm good. But I heard what you said about Molly and her I want to pretend to be a feminist ass. Because after that whole thing with LeVar Ball, she just needs to shut the fuck up for me. I'm just gonna be honest with you. She didn't shut. That's how they be looking at her.
I don't even know what she be. I don't know what the hell she be talking about half the time, and she's just there just to disagree with everybody and come back with a dumbass statement. So not every woman is like that, but they need to give women like Maria Taylor a chance to actually do something. Doris Burke, like she's not a ESPN, a commentator. Not commentator. What the hell you call it? Whatever it is. Whatever Stephen A. Smith. Moderator. Yeah, like Doris Burke is probably one of the most intelligent women and just in sports.
Yeah, leave me alone. I'm having a hard time over here.
Yeah, donate to the Cash App so you can get Anime some glasses.
I hate glasses. I hate them.
Man, glasses make you look like a dork. That's a good thing.
I guess. I do need a pair of glasses, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
Now, Devon, actually, it did come with an instruction manual. Why you saying? The instructions came on the back of the box. But you said you want to bring a couple on for a couple minutes.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just for the last 10 minutes, we can bring on some fans. Now, like I said, every time, don't come on here and be acting the fool and be just saying Matt Ryan sucked. Please come with some facts, stats, and all that. So we're gonna bring on a couple. And look, I want to see some new faces. It's always the same folks. Please, let's see some new faces on here tonight. I love everybody else that jump on every time. I know y'all be eager, but I want to see a couple of new faces tonight. So let's see how we're gonna do it. Let's see. Just for the last 10 minutes. Don't be scared. I'm in the back. I'm just blind. I'm just in the back. But we're gonna put it on there in the chat. That means you ATM 3405. You gonna take a break today.
I'm put
on give it to somebody else.
put on my hunting for squirrels hat on right quick.
Who is it gonna be? Who wants to come on the camera with the Atlanta Falcons Nation team? Who want to do it? I'm gonna be. Look, I just need to be on the camera. If I look crazy and looking like I'm staring at the screen, oh well. You know.
Oh, we do this all the time. The real. We do this all the time.
Oh, right? Get off the camera. I'm just kidding.
Look, if y'all see me looking cockeyed and I can't see. So, whatever y'all saying, I can't see it. I'm gonna be all like this. What did they say? Because I literally don't have no contacts, no glasses on right now, so everybody blurry.
We having a whole Isaiah Lewis. If he sucks, come on here. All right, stop being a damn punk and bring your ass on.
Don't bring.
Bring your ass on and tell us why he sucks. All right,
we got somebody on. Y'all got to hit that because I'm blind. So
I got it.
All right.
Thank you. I'll just sit here and look cute.
It's the whole
get your camera together.
Texas boy.
We waiting. We'll take him off the screen till it comes on. It's coming. Let me see. Okay, he'll come back. You got to either have your Wi-Fi on or connected to the Ethernet. Whatever you're gonna do, if you're gonna jump on here.
Who else? Everybody.
Who else?
Somebody.
Just won. The link is in the chat.
Link is in the chat. All you got to do is just join with your camera and your audio. You can be on your phone. You can be on your laptop. Wherever you're watching it from, you can use any device. Okay, we got somebody on, and we got two on.
That's the homie LS.
I said somebody new, but okay. I guess we're gonna take what we can take.
Get Jordan Texas in there. Get Jordan Texas. I look like he ready.
Okay. Well, Georgia, you ready? Okay. And LS is on the screen too. I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm looking at the screen all crazy. What's up? How you doing?
Jordan
you there?
Texas.
Y'all can hear me?
We can hear you.
Oh, okay. What's going on, y'all?
What's going on?
What's happening?
What's going on with you, Maggie? Yeah, you is like you looking real hard, like you searching for something on the floor.
I'm blind today. I am absolutely blind today. I have no nothing to help me in support of sin.
Well, I know it one thing I was, you know what I'm saying? I was looking at everything, man. I went to thinking, man. I was like, how y'all feel about it? Because, like, I'm just looking at this roster, bro, and I'm like, I believe this the best roster we don't have since Arthur Blank been here. Like, I really don't see nothing else that was better, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, everybody keep talking about the tight ends. Oh, yeah, and, hey, man, I'm going to tell you something else I love about Arthur Smith. He get offensive linemen, man. You see, the last sign, all I seen was, I ain't care about the tight end. I just saw the offensive lineman, and I like it went crazy. But
I'm hiding my camera, y'all. I can't do this no more.
it's the thing about these two tight end sets, man, that I love so much. And then who we got, bro, it's like folks don't understand like how much pressure we can put on people, bro. But one thing about us, and we was always good for scoring first. You get what I'm saying? We always good. But just think about it with what we got now. We score first, right? Then say like we get the ball back. Now we run, we get 6 yards. Okay, you got your two tight ends right here. Just say they against the line. You have like when you come in, okay, like the first down. You know how you got everybody bunched in on the line. Say you running back get 6 yards. No huddle. You know what I'm saying? Rush to the line. Now, when you rush to the line, Kyle Pitts is in the slot next to Ridley, right? Then you just motion him over to Julio's side. As soon as he gets set, you snap the ball. They don't know whether to look for the run or the pass. Like, it's too dangerous, bro. And then you got Hayden Hurst right there on the field. Like ain't nowhere in the world that our offense don't get better, and the defense don't get better, bro. We got dogs out there now. I feel like we plugged in a lot of holes. And then like when it come down to the mobile quarterback, man, I ain't gonna lie, we got a lot of cats out there that don't seen a lot of that in college. You know what I'm saying? Like I love this roster, bro. I feel like what Arthur Smith said, it was in one of those mini movies. He was like, we trying to be great now. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, the way he put it,
trying to win now.
The way he put it, like next year when we come out, we are trying to win the Super Bowl. It ain't no, we trying to figure things. It's not gonna be that. You get what I'm saying? Like we are a Super Bowl threat automatically. And I truly believe that. I feel like that, bro. I feel like that. I ain't got to not see it yet. I'm not worried about that. I know how good Matt Ryan is, bro. He gonna hit everybody. How is he not? He do it when he getting his ass kicked. You feel me? He is not gonna be taking too many licks now. If he's not taking licks, Matt Ryan is gonna pick everybody apart. I don't see nothing else. I just feel like we gonna make that run, bro. But how y'all feel about the roster, man? Do y'all feel the same way?
I really don't care about the roster. I actually care about the coaching staff more so than the roster. Like we've always had a talented roster, but I'm more interested in our coaching staff. I think our coaching staff is probably the best that we've seen in a while. But let's get your boy Joy, the Texas boy. What's good, Pimpin'?
There you go. What happening?
Man, that man look like he got me in the damn one of them. What you call it? What's that? Like I'm in the vortex. One of those that 70s show. And then when they got this.
Oh Lord! Talk about the album stuff.
Yeah,
we can't hear you, Georgia, Texas boy. And yes, I do need some glasses, y'all. I ain't gonna lie over here. I am blind as a bat today. So
Lens Crafters, go for me. We got you.
There you go. Cash app. Get Maggie a pair of glasses. How about that?
Exactly.
I'll be fine.
George Texas, we try to get the hit. But like LS, like you said about the tight end, and like I said, the one thing that I do love about how they run it.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yeah, we got it.
What's going on, everybody?
What's going on?
What's happening with you,
man? Rise up, man. Talking about these dirty birds, you already know it.
Yep.
What's on your mind? What you got?
Man. I'm ready for this season to start because I don't think everybody is really emphasizing what Dean Pease is going to do to this defense.
Oh, I like that.
Because I was watching highlights yesterday of how he was using a creeper defense to expose the Browns, and I can definitely see the Falcons defense doing that this year, exposing a lot of people.
Yeah, because a lot of players ain't playing, so they could, everybody moving back to different positions now, as y'all notice. I don't know if y'all pay that attention, but there's a lot of players going back to different positions and stuff like that. They analyzing this team like, look, he was in the wrong place. He need to be over here. I feel like they're gonna do that for the defense as well, and give everybody a chance to play defense.
Yes, and then I don't think a lot of people is also talking about the addition of Cordaro Patterson to this offense.
Oh,
that's
special teams.
That 12 personnel, those late games. You don't know who's going to get the ball. The running back, the wide receiver, the tight end. We coming at you and everybody can catch. Everybody can get yards after catch, and everybody can make their own move.
And they all fast.
All fast.
Right. They all fast, man.
And the thing is, you actually have a return guy that's willing to try to return the ball.
Exactly. No more Eric Wings.
No more.
I'm sorry, but no more Christian Blake.
Well, you said a mouthful then. I get tired of starting at the 20, the 25, the 19. That used to kill me, man. That used to kill me, bro. That used to kill me.
Like, who are they gonna double team? If you double team Julio, you finna get killed somewhere else.
Right. And then I'm looking at it like this: that 13 person, like I said, with the tight ends that we do have, that 13 personnel is going. When you looking at from a defensive side of the ball, looking at the offense in the huddle, you thinking, oh, you see just 3 tight ends, they finna run the ball. But these guys come out and shotgun, and you got tight ends all over the damn place.
Jay,
man,
come
they
on.
sleeping on Hayden Hurst. They sleeping on Hayden Hurst. Kyle Pitts and Hayden Hurst, man. That's almost like Gronk and Aaron Hernandez.
Yes.
Right.
Come on, Jay. You can come on here. And we got VF Baller. Okay, we got another one. We're gonna just have a whole Brady bunch up in here. How about that?
This is the only place we get good Falcons content.
Thank you. Thank you for the shout out.
You can't get no good content on TV.
We don't.
Hey man, that's what we here for.
So y'all added to that. Actually, we got some talented fans too. Now I ain't gonna underestimate our fans. Y'all be throwing out some gems in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, ball. Y'all be good.
What's going on, people? How y'all doing? What's going on?
What's going on? Look at you, got your little setup. Okay.
I was about to say, I thought he looked like he about to do shit back there.
No, man. Because this is the thing. You know, like you said, we don't get too much representation, not on TV and very little on YouTube. No. You know, I do my little thing or whatever, but. You know, every time I go look on YouTube, I've seen y'all a couple of times, and then I see these other people are trying to do a little thing talking about, you know, our team or whatever. You know, I do a little bit myself, but it's good to see other people actually talking about, you know, Atlanta, because, you know, nobody really want to talk about just Atlanta sports in general. They just overlook us all the time. Yeah. You know, they want to come to the city, they want to hang out, they want to visit, they want to spend money, but they don't put us on TV at all. Like, look what they trying to poo-poo the Hawks, and I know this is not even a no. We're
Hawks fans too. Trust and believe. So we talk about what we want to talk about.
No, so but I'm saying, you know, like I'm saying, but you know how the big channels, you know, do us. They don't really, you know, talk about it like that. But nevertheless, it's good to see a lot of y'all, you know, a lot of us out here actually trying to represent for the team, because even though a lot of people are kind of feeling some type of way about the new coaching staff or whatever, I think they're doing a really, really good job. I think they're doing a very good job as far as turning things around and configuring things different. And based on what you see, we don't have this same Thomas Dimitroff, Dan Quinn. We don't have this type of mentality anymore. Mike Smith, yeah. And you know, with Mike Smith, I'm not really upset at what Mike Smith did. He kind of started the beginning of where we are now. I don't want to talk about Dan Quinn. I'm not even going there. That's a whole different story. But
Mike Smith was good. Mike Smith was too conservative.
I agree. I agree. I do agree. But, you know, it's just the way that Dan Quinn did things was a little bit wonky. Because he tried to do all these one-liners and these punchlines and tried to do this little rah-rah thing. It's like, yo, you got the talent. All we need to do is execute it. And it was just times when he just didn't do that.
Dan Quinn would be a good college coach. That's what he needs to be.
No, he needs to just stay. Yeah, that or just stay as a defensive coordinator.
Hey, I'm about to say Dan Quinn would be better fit with the Saskatchewan Rough Riders up in the Canadian Football
League. Oh man, that's crazy. But it's just But like I said, man, it's good to fellowship with other Falcon fans, because, like they said, they just, you know, they overlook us, man. They overlook us, and then when they want to talk about us, they always want to bring up, you know, 28-3, and you know that's so old. They're like, all right, y'all really want to talk about that? It's like, right. I'm just tired of hearing about it, but you know, we're moving in the right direction, and I like to see the way things are going.
We out here though.
Yeah, absolutely.
We out here though.
Absolutely.
Right. All right.
You know, so I do got a question though. What do y'all think about them holding on to Matt Ryan overall? Because we all thought that they was gonna get a quarterback or whatever in the draft, but they ended up holding on to Matt Ryan. And what y'all think about that?
The best, Matt Ryan, the best man.
Was
like
the best.
Yeah, I like the move.
There was no other quarterback on the board better than Matt Ryan.
I agree.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people try to talk bad about Matt, but, you know, Matt constantly puts up numbers, and 9 times out of 10, it's not his fault that we're in the position that we're in when games are lost. You know, it's just funny how that plays out. That they constantly try to.
Everybody talk about Matt Ryan, man. They be looking at the game. I be looking at it with them, and they be like, "Man, just throw the ball." I'm like, "You can't even see the receivers on the screen. What are you talking about?"
Right.
Matt Ryan is the last of a dime breed.
But then when you
last of a dime breed.
I agree. And then when you look at the stats,
don't nobody want to see a true pocket passer no more.
Hey, man. Then when you look at the stats, dude had 33 for 38 or 33 or 41, 350 yards, 4 touchdowns and 1 pick. But they're gonna say it's his fault that they lost the game. Like, how you throw for 350 something yards and then claim that
they mad at Matt
Ryan
because Matt Ryan and turning in the pocket. Russell Wilson and throwing parallel to the ground like Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, they want to see the wild factor instead of the numbers. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Facts.
I don't get it, man.
Watson got the same. He got the same. They got the same record, and they talk about Sean Watson be going off. Like what?
Yeah.
Like dang.
How about
Flashy?
I'm about to say
you want to see somebody run around?
I'm about to say Matt Ryan doesn't have commercials. That's why they don't like him.
But you know the reason why that is though, right? It's the same reason why I tell you how they overlook this city. You know, I mean, I don't live in Atlanta anymore. I'm moving back eventually, but they overlook Atlanta in general. They don't try to find any, any type of branding of any of our players here. You know, I mean, outside of what they tried with Michael Vick, but that was it. You know, they don't really try to brand none of our players. None of them. Trey Young, Freddie Freeman. I mean, just look. I mean, we have a lot of talent.
Joseph,
but they don't never try to brand. They don't never try to put. Right. Yeah, exactly. I didn't even talk about the soccer team. They overlook the city. They always do that, and I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
But I got a question about that. So, do you think it's more so of them overlooking the city because of the jealousy, or is it because of the media within the city and the fan base of the city poo-pooing on all these teams is what's giving them the ammunition to overlook us?
I think it's a little bit of both, Politics. But mostly it's just the media. I think it's mostly media.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of think it's the fans too, bro, because take it back, like with the Hawks. Y'all remember when the Hawks was doing real good, bro? Like we was beating everybody with Horford, Joe Johnson, and all that.
Yeah.
And in the playoffs, when we was losing, the fans was just sitting there not saying nothing. They were trying to add the team on. They talked about that for a long time, bro.
Well, I mean, let's talk about the time when Paul Millsap and them was here and they won 30 straight in the season. They didn't even want to talk about us on TV, and then the fans was kind of iffy about it as well. You're right.
I think he even go back further than that. He go back to the days of Deion Sanders when we let him be in the locker room with MC Hammer and 2 Legit crew and doing whatever they wanted to do, and we just lost the respect.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, with that Hawks question
for everybody. Go ahead, Kstlyz. Go ahead.
No, I was about to say that, like I said, I got it. We can hear we can hear you.
Okay.
What's going on?
Then with my fault. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm about to say. So, do you remember the Trey Young Luka swap in the draft? Do you remember at the beginning of the season when everybody was talking about how trash Trey Young is?
Oh, I was one of them. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was one because that was based on how I saw him in college. I'm not gonna lie. I was one of them.
Defense. He don't play defense. That's my only problem.
I thought he was just jacking up a bunch of shots at Oklahoma. I did not see the way he plays now. I did not see that coming. I'll eat crow on that one because I did not see that coming.
I'm a boy. I'm a basketball boy. I'm telling you, man. When I saw him play, this is what I always say to people. Why the fuck am I playing defense? I'm so goddamn good at offense. Why the fuck am I caring about motherfucker? Look, the motherfucker putting up 30 points. Why the fuck am I caring about him playing defense? That's why you draft guys like Dennis Rodman. You know what I'm saying? You didn't draft Trey to be the damn defense and offensive star. He's the offensive star. That's why you draft guys like DeAndre Hunter. You got guys like Cam Reddish. Those guys are supposed to, Clint Capella. Now you don't even worry about it. Nobody even notices Trae Young defense now because you got the defenders. So it's about building the complete team. So that's what people you gotta remind. And this is go back to Falcons fans. I want you guys' opinion and thoughts and expectations. We're gonna start with BF. We're gonna start with V Baller and we're gonna go to Eric J. But I want to get you guys' opinion and thoughts on your honest opinion on how far can the Atlanta Falcons go to the playoffs. We're gonna go in order. So V, what you got?
I think they could make the playoffs, but I said it on the video I did when I did the schedule. And when I was going through the schedule, I think they're gonna end up going like 9-10 or 9-8, and that may cause them not to get in the playoffs. But I think what they have, I think is capable of making the playoffs because outside of the Bucks, I think the division is pretty much us to get. I don't think we have no
absolutely.
threat. Yeah, I don't think we have no threat from the Saints or the Panthers. So if we can get one against the Bucks and maybe hopefully they slip, I think we can win the division. But realistically, I'm thinking they can win about 10 games. So that makes it 10-7, 9-8 because they got 17 games this year.
Yes.
I say about 12-5. We go 12-5. We're gonna have a tough Buffalo game in the cold because we're not used to playing. In the cold.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I say
I can see y'all again. I'm better,
Redskins game. The Washington Redskins game is a toss up. Quarterback or not, Ryan Fitzpatrick. Quarterback or not, that defense is stout in Washington.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Who we got Tampa over there with the L?
Tampa Bay split. And I hope we sweep them swamp rats.
Oh, yeah. It ain't gonna be a hope we will, because who they got as quarterback right about now?
Boy, if they throw Ian Book out there, bro, oh my goodness, this shit is gonna be hilarious.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be hilarious and delicious. We gonna it's gonna be hilarious and delicious.
We're gonna send blitzes from everywhere.
I'm gonna need his teammate. What's the teammate that we drafted?
Ogun
Deje. I need Ogun Deje to go ahead and get my 2 sacks off of him. 2 of them. Get 2.
What you got, LS? Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this. The way I look at it, that's why I talk about the roster so much. I feel like the coaching, that's all we ever needed. And now we got that. If you look at it, look, the Lord for this line gonna be better. It don't matter whether folks knocking Matt Ryan out or not, he's still gonna kill teams. So if you knock them 45 down to about a good 25, oh, they dead. I don't care about no number 1 defense or nothing. Matt Ryan don't kill all number 1 defense. That's what he do. That's a fact. Now, if you look at our defense last year, bro, we know they was trash. But when the coaching did change, they got way better. You get what I'm saying? Now you got DPs coming in, bro. It's going to happen. 12 games up, and we going to the playoffs. I'm sorry, bro. I'm telling you, I feel that. I watched them boys last year, and we lost by 7 points a game? Come on, man.
And that's the thing. A lot of our games that we lost, we went 4-12, but a lot of the games that we lost, they were like really close to just mental mistakes. Thanks, Dan Quinn.
It was stupid mistakes.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Coaching mistakes. That's all that was.
Yeah, it was. And even when Dan Quinn was gone, we did see a difference in the team with the interim coach. So it wasn't necessarily the talent at all. You know, so I think it would be fine.
The talent is there. Right. The talent is there, no doubt.
What you got, Eric? What you got?
Yeah, I think they're gonna do good this year though, because it's really until Dan Quinn came, but every other new coach we had, we did good in the first year. But not only just saying that with the historical thing of the coaches, it's really just how he building the team. He building them to run first, and I really think that's success. And I love Dean Pease as a defensive coordinator.
Oh yeah, I love that he said he came out of retirement because he wanted to.
Yes, for the Falcons, so that's special. That's special.
Okay. And Jay, we're gonna give you a try, Jay.
No more.
Go ahead, give us a little something. Yeah, please.
The Falcons going to the Super Bowl this year.
I think that's you talking. I can hear you.
All right, check this out.
What's happening, Jay? Let's go.
All right, check this out. KSTYLZ. This is why I came in, because here's the kicker. I was the one that talked about your little cap. I was the one that talked about your cap.
I see you talking shit.
Hang on, but check. I created this. I created this. But I love you.
Appreciate
it, homie.
It's all love.
Hey, it's all love, man. We don't take nothing serious around here, boy. We love the jokes.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what
I was just blind for about 30 minutes. I'm back to normal.
I was the one who paid.
I'm gonna say one more thing. Felipe Frank got to go.
No, why you say that?
Oh, no, man.
Why you say that? You gotta give us why.
Yeah, you gotta know, because I'm big on Felipe Franks. You gotta let me know, because AJ McCarron ain't what's happening.
I'm a mute.
PJ got
mute.
I'm saying AJ McCarron ain't what's happening. You need to give us an answer for that one.
Yeah, we need to answer. You gotta tell us why. He just got here.
First, man. Let them prove themselves first, bro.
Like all these players got to prove themselves first. Like I'm not gonna say we finna be Super Bowl call. We got to see what they're gonna do day one, first snap. That's the bottom line. We got to see how they do with his coaching staff. And your wife.
My wife want to say something.
Excuse me. Hey, how y'all doing?
How you doing?
I'm well, y'all. I just want to say, do you think if Matt Ryan wasn't paid, I ain't gonna say so much is paid, but if he wasn't Arthur Blank's son-in-law,
he's not Arthur Blank's son-in-law.
Hold on, wait, because I know I'm gonna get scorned. I know I'm gonna get scorned for this, but if he wasn't Arthur Blank's son-in-law being paid the way he was, do you think he'll really be sitting his ass in that pocket being lazy like that? Or do you think he'll get out there and work for that money if he knew that his contract was gonna work?
Matt Ryan works for his money. Matt Ryan is the most consistent player on this team. He's not Arthur Blank's nephew.
Everybody chill.
I don't know who told you that, but he's not his nephew.
I've been watching Matt since Matt been sitting in that corner for so long. He just so tired right now. And I think he need to take a little while off and go sit on that bench and understand what his contract. Yes, understand the terms of his contract so he can get his ass up and work, because otherwise I don't see these Falcons going to no Super Bowl no time soon with Matt Ryan as quarterback.
Can we ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
I want to ask you this question. Why? All right. Why would you say that Matt Ryan needs to work harder when he's one of the greatest quarterbacks statistically, and he's broken almost every record that a quarterback can possibly break? He's pretty much break. He's on pace. Why would you say that he needs to work harder? Why? Like, what is his game you feel that he needs to work?
I don't take any of his credit away. It's just for the most. I'm just stating that he needs. I understand he needs a better defense team. You know what I'm saying? As far as like his defensive linemen or whatever, they need to be on point. But he needs to get his ass out that corner. He need to get out there and run that ball. I mean, I feel like the best quarterback.
I got a question.
Was since Michael Vick. We ain't had none better than Michael Vick.
No. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Hold on a minute.
Can I say something?
I know what she's saying about Matt Ryan.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
That
was her opinion. Please, that was her opinion.
No, I get it. I get it.
That is my wife, but that was her opinion, and I'm gonna hear the rest of this for the rest of the night. But I had to let her get a taste of that.
No, I get it, and that's her opinion. I get it, but I got
that's her opinion.
I get it, but I got a question.
Just excitement.
I got a question.
Michael Vick was just excitement. That's it.
He was, but I got a question. Out of all the NFL quarterbacks,
I just like the fact that he worked. He got out there. He made the game.
I hear you, Mike.
He gave us a game to work.
I hear you, Mike.
Now wait a minute. You said Michael Vick worked, but this man didn't even know how to read his play calling. I'm just saying, if he really worked.
I got a question, honestly. Out of all the quarterbacks last year, I'm just talking about last year alone. Out of all the quarterbacks, what do you think Matt Ryan rank was last year out of all the quarterbacks as far as efficiency and passing yards? Out of all the quarterbacks.
It had to be top 5. It had to be top 5.
It was
only 3. It was like, you're right, because it was only 3 quarterbacks ahead of him.
Yep.
And let me tell you the 3 quarterbacks. Tom Brady, Pat Mahomes, and believe it or not, Deshaun Watson. Those are only 3 that was better than him last year. So I don't know what other work he needs to do if he's in the league that's right under those 3.
Exactly.
What else do we need to do?
7-yard bootleg, and then as soon as he gets sacked, you gotta do a quick spin.
He's done a great job since he's been there so far. I'm just saying, just put a little heat on his contract.
And then when you think about it, and when y'all think about it, the Super Bowl against the Patriots, the Super Bowl against the Patriots was not his fault.
Let me give a question.
Let Eric say something. Let Eric say something, y'all.
Man, I'm just really like, I can't even believe what just happened.
Mute yourself. How about that?
I want to answer the question. I want to ask the question.
Go ahead.
So she said Matt Ryan doesn't really work. When you said Michael Vick did work, do you really mean that he ran the ball more than he threw it? Is that what you're talking about? Because that's what it sounds like you're saying.
He gave us a show to watch, and I'm not taking anything away from Matt. I'm not taking anything away from Matt.
You want a flashy person? That's what you want.
I get it.
No, I don't want no flashy person. I'm just saying. Give me a reason to want to sit. Give me a reason to want to sit here and finish watching y'all lose. That's what I'm saying.
No.
That's what you just said.
No.
It is what it is.
It's about the W. It's about the.
All y'all
Look,
about to burn
Eric,
y'all jersey. Y'all know
you got to get Spanish from the island.
I'll upgrade every.
She answered the whole question. She said she don't give a damn about the quarterback as long as she entertains. That's what you just said. You said because Michael Vick was entertaining. You didn't
I just want to see him work. I'm just saying, if you put a little heat on his contract, you don't think he'll get out there and really move something and give y'all a show to watch. He'll get out there and run your ball some. He'll try to get out that little hole or whatever, so they won't keep knocking him down. I don't want to see him hurt. I'm just saying, because I don't want to see him hurt. They're gonna make him a target like that.
Didn't he just take a pay cut? Didn't he just take a pay cut?
Yes, he did.
Didn't he just take a pay cut?
Thank you. Yeah. And they getting ready to protect the quarterback. He ain't finna get hurt.
And that's not the first time. That's not the first time he took a pay cut either.
Yeah.
Last year, and I think the year before that,
Matt Ryan.
I think it was like he done it at least 3. I think he's done it at least 3 times this entire time in LA.
He still get paid behind the table.
Man, that man still putting up good numbers without a defense.
Hey, that's true. That's true. Deshaun Watson is exciting, and nobody want to watch the Texans. That's true. Nobody watching the Texans. Matter of fact, the players don't even want to play for the Texans.
He ain't never lied.
No,
He ain't never lied.
He don't.
We got two more people, then this it. This is
I'm gonna tell you,
bring on.
I gotta go to work tomorrow, yo. I just got finished. I just got finished putting my little video. I don't want to plug myself. That's not my place. I do my own videos on Falcons, and also I do Georgia Southern football because I'm from Georgia, but I live in South Carolina now. But that's my stuff. So my channel is First and Frame Rates. You can go check that out. I just did a video on the rookies minicamp, did a couple of visuals, and I gave my thoughts. But I'm gonna get up out of here. I just subbed to the channel, man. Y'all guys are doing good work over here. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Say your channel again.
Atlanta, man.
First and Frame. I put it in the chat.
Please put it in the chat. Okay, appreciate you.
Yeah, we're gonna check it out.
And
we love y'all. We had fun, man. See y'all later.
Thank you. Yeah. I got some bones to pick with you, woman.
Thank you. Thank you. See, I like that. I had to throw a little mess. It got the conversation going. It got everybody.
But you cute though.
So I appreciate that. I'm gonna start a little drama with y'all every day, so I'm gonna pay attention every day, so I can start a little drama with y'all.
Yeah, do it.
Household is interesting. I tell you that.
We need a little good little bit of laughs every now and then.
We don't have enough terrorist
What have y'all done, man?
Like, we don't need no more fun.
What have y'all done?
I guess he got to run. I guess he got to run to the bedroom with her.
What happened?
Thank you.
Yeah, I put the link there. I don't know if the link is working, but if it's there, y'all just Google or put in the search bar First and Frame Rates. I should pop right on up. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, y'all. Cause I gotta drive this 18-wheeler in the morning, man. I gotta
go. Please be safe. Be safe.
Be careful,
hey, man.
Get that money.
Be careful, man. Driving, man. Don't do nothing crazy. But I'm gonna be watching y'all, man. I'll be coming through every now and then. Y'all be blessed.
Okay.
Man.
Thank you. All
right, later.
Big bro.
And Eric, you were waiting to get exited. Made a new word.
Thank you.
No, I'm gonna have to mute her.
I've been evicted before, friend. It's okay. I like trouble.
Yeah, she always get kicked out on Sundays. On the Falcons Sundays, she get kicked out. She got to.
Look, he begged me to watch the game. When the Falcons play, he begged me to watch the game because guess what? They win. So ask him. Okay. I be praying for him now. I talk a lot of mess, but I pray for him.
So you can imagine how many games we won last year. So then watch a lot.
We're gonna bring on Tay. I guess that's gonna be it because the other person dropped off. So Tay, that's it. We got a lot of folks up on this thing, but we do it for y'all. We do it for y'all. How you doing, Tay?
All right, salute to y'all. Salute.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
We're giving you a spotlight. It's your chance. It's your chance. What you got to say?
I got a question for the lady up there.
Uh-oh.
Hey, friend.
Yeah, I got a question for you, man. It's a real serious question.
Come on.
Because you blew my mind with the Michael Vick one. Michael Vick outworked Matt Ryan. Now, I don't know if Mike remembers me. Me and Mike used to go back and forth back when his channel was just popping, man. Let me see if you can remember when it was the combine and we was arguing back and forth about it was something about like this his height. I don't know if you remember that, Mike.
Who exactly?
It was about Matt Ryan's height. About it.
Oh,
I said he was 6'3". You said he was 6'4". Some shit like that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember. Yeah.
No. Y'all really go arguing about 1 inch.
Hey, technically he's 6'4", but when he's in the pocket with the cleats on, he's about 6'6", 6'5", 6'6". So it makes him a lot taller. All right.
Yeah.
Y'all tripping.
Back to you, girl. How's Michael Vick outworked anybody when he admitted that he left his playbook in his trunk of his car?
Hold up, man. You forgot.
When Matt Ryan basically lived with his playbook every day.
Yeah.
The game was in his heart. That's all that matters.
No, the game was no. I don't know about that. If the game was in his heart, he would learn how to read his plays.
You're right about that.
Yep.
I mean, and I don't take that from him because that was his mistake. But for the most, I enjoyed watching the game because he always did something that made us want to come back and watch the television. He always made us want to finish watching the game. It got to a point to where sometimes you look at the game, you're like, "Come on, I know you can do better. I know you see him open. I know you see, you can pass it to him or whatever." It's just always something with Vic or whatever. It was always, where you can see him. He can make the ball happen. He can make that play happen. And I appreciate it. A lot of times he messed up really bad. But it like with Vic, I'm saying with Matt Ryan. With Matt Ryan, it's like he's lagging in the pocket. He's not trying to move. He's stuck there. He's scared or something. I don't know what's got him stuck right there in that little hole, but he just won't move. And it's like he's just I don't know what Arthur Blank is saying to him once he get off work or whatever.
300-pound guy trying to murder you. That's what he's
exactly. Like crazy.
Basically, what she said is Matt Ryan bores her. That's basically what she's saying.
Yeah.
He does for a certain extent.
She want that flashy. She want that, too legit to quit. That's what she want. She want that.
Say, but you gonna sit there and keep your mouth closed.
Come on, her.
He ain't gonna protect you. He ain't gonna protect you.
He's not gonna say anything, but he knows that this feeling is mutual. He feels the exact same way. He speaks on it and he said it. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But I just feel like for one, he could do better, and I know he can. If he just knew that his contract was in jeopardy, like the rest of those players, he would get up out of that hole. That's just like, say, for any one of us, our job. We knew that our job was in jeopardy. You're gonna do better. You get what I'm saying? But if you didn't know that there was a issue with your job or whatever, you're gonna keep doing the same thing that you've been doing for the whole time.
Can I say something?
He's
ain't football a team sport?
He's paid to be there. That's what I feel.
So if somebody else messing up, what they got to do with him?
What you mean?
Like, if they not blocking for him, how is that his fault?
They ain't got nothing to do with him. I mean, he needs some more blockers. I just said he needs some more help on the defensive line.
But he
needs some more help on the defensive line. I know that we discuss that every day, but it's just for the most part his job. He been right there. They don't trade
y'all made this up.
They don't trade all those players. They don't trade all those players out and all the coaches, and he's still right there. Still ain't going nowhere. So he's still doing the same thing. Maybe they trade him.
This is definitely the greatest episode. Hey, nigga, run! Run for your life!
Are you serious? I'm talking to you.
No, she
See, he's about to lose his Falcon hat, y'all.
Hey, homie, you might need to run.
We going on 2 hours, y'all. We getting ready to wrap this up, though. Tay, I know you want, you the last one. She did take over.
My bad. I don't know if my mic was all messing up. I had to go in a better area. You know how it is.
Put somebody else in this place.
Go ahead, Tay, what you had to say?
Hey, Mike, man, I'm just wondering that ain't no hard feelings, man. Hey, man, you still my brother, man. You still my brother and all.
I talk a gang of shit. All right, I talk a gang of shit. All right, if y'all can take my shit talking, you got my respect. That's all I got to say about it.
Hey, man, we gotta have a show about that, man. Because me and you went back for like almost 3 days straight, man, about that same topic, man.
Hey, Eric. You mind to mute yourself when y'all talking.
You know what Mike ain't telling y'all? Mike blocked me. That's how bad it was. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, I did.
You know how many people block? I get called every name.
No. I was probably the first person you blocked, though, man. Because you was like, man, I don't want to hear this shit no more.
Mike is
Mike
lethal.
Mike got more enemies.
Hey, Mike, you gotta bring me on one day so we can tell the story, man. Because it's still on. It's probably still on your shit, man. Because Mike, like out of the fourth day, Mike was like, I don't want to hear this shit no more. I couldn't type no more.
This probably before I got to Mike. Mike used to fly off at the mouth for real. He did.
Oh, hey man, Mike, I still didn't stop listening to you, family, man.
Hey man, it's all good, man. Like I said, man, I get death threats. I get threats all the time. So it's join the club, bro.
hey, how is it still all good? You still got me blocked.
He probably blocked you and forgot. You know how people Mike don't block.
Hey man, I'm a diehard Falcon fan, man. And this, don't get it wrong, man. I was one. Star me out, man. I was one of the ones that was rooting for for Matt Ryan get his ass out of there. But you know, I had to change my heart because I had to look at a lot of things and a lot of pieces moved around. So I get it now. It took some convincing. But I get it. I really get it now, and I'm a roll with Matt Ryan, man. I'm gonna give him another chance.
Okay. I mean, look, at least you can admit to that.
And Mike, for you, I'm gonna give him another chance, family. I'm gonna give him another chance.
Hey man, look, that's what we do, man. We try to give everybody the opportunity to see everything for what it is, the truth, the facts. That's what we come with, man. That's our motto: the facts, the stats, and the truth. Nothing more than that.
Hey, but I'm gonna give you my three people, man. I think it's probably gonna be a problem, man.
Yes, sir.
Of course, Pitts is gonna be a problem, no doubt. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna tell you, man, the two sleepers, man. That boy from Michigan, the tackle.
Oh yeah.
Mayfield, I think he might beat him out, man. I think he might beat him out for that right tackle position. And that undrafted free agent, that running back, man.
Oh yeah,
man.
Javian Hawkins, boy.
Boy, man. I looked up some tape on that boy. Man, I'm telling you, you get that dude, you give him a shot, man. And he's gonna be a problem, man. He's gonna be a problem.
I call him Ward Dunn. I call him Ward Dunn 2.0.
And you know what? That's what that running style reminds me of. That shiftiness he be doing, man. He's shifty as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? We missed that. We missed it. You remember it used to be worn down with the screams and everything. Man, we need to get back. We need to get back to that, man. We need to get back. Man, you know one thing that really plagued Matt Ryan is his check downs. When he started just chucking them, he never used none of his check downs when he was with that bummy ass damn coordinator. I ain't even gonna mention his name. I'm not mentioning his name.
Yeah, we don't get no more. We got nicknames for them.
But if you notice, man, he had no check downs in his system, man. And that's important, man, when ain't nothing there. Because half the time you ain't gonna have that chance to hit your top receivers. So you need that check down. I didn't see no check downs last year. If I did, I missed them.
Hey, but you do know also with a run game, you know Matt Ryan is basically the best play action quarterback it is, bro. Like
no doubt.
With that play action, it's over with when he could use that play action.
But see, only thing I say, the reason why I say that we needed to move for Matt Ryan, not this year, but next year, is because simple fact, I don't want to get put in the play where we're searching for a carousel of quarterbacks, because we see how that looks with other teams, and I don't want us to get caught in that carousel to the point where we start raging damn picks and shit, and that's where it really hurts your franchise.
Yeah,
but but the thing is,
but I get it though. I get it now. I'm seeing everything. I see the mold. I see the hands moving things together. I'm liking what I'm seeing, even though it's early, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. I like the wide receiver. He's the dark horse. So probably I think it's gonna be between him and Gage. I can't think of his name. I think Darby is his name.
Frank Darby.
Yeah, I think I think him and Gage might have a nice little battle there. I see a lot of competition. That's what I see.
I'm excited about the safeties. That's what I'm excited about.
Man, you know what? I'm not even excited about it. I'm not even excited about the safeties because I already know what they're gonna bring, man. Boy, that dude. Man, I saw the. I don't know if it was a match. I can't wait to see that matchup between damn, what was his name? Richie and Pitts. I want to see that matchup. They gotta show that matchup. Nice. I want to see that matchup, boy. That's gonna be a battle right there because there's two aggressive ass players, and that's what I want to see right there. Because you know he gonna have his hands full when he have Julio out there. He gonna have his hands full. But I want to see those two. I want to see rookie and see what they bring on that field without hurting one another.
Right.
All right, this is what we're gonna do, y'all. We're gonna start from I guess the guests from the top. So Eric, on over. We're gonna let y'all get y'all last little moment in. You know, you can promote yourself or whatever you want. Your last thing you want to say about these Falcons, then we're gonna go ahead and hop on off. So starting with Eric, what you got to say, and then we'll, right next to him, and we'll keep going. So
I just want to thank everybody and my wife for just having a great night on your great chat. And man, I really do appreciate y'all, man. I really do, because it really wasn't nobody, like Buddy was saying earlier, it really ain't nobody that's to cover Atlanta sports like that, man. And y'all really just took off with this, man. I'm talking about, I really do appreciate y'all. I really do. Keep doing what y'all doing, and I'm gonna keep supporting whatever y'all got going on, man. I know.
Let me ask you a question. Where you from?
From Atlanta.
Let everybody know. Everybody, where y'all from? So you from Atlanta? Okay.
Me and my wife from Atlanta, right here in Zone 3. We Grady baby.
Grady baby. That's right. That's right. Now you get a one up for that one.
No wonder.
No wonder. I'm a Grady baby. What you trying to say?
Zone 3 up in here. You know where it is. Zone 3.
All
right.
Pittsburgh from all the way through, man.
Hey, y'all. Okay.
Baby.
But we on the west side right now. We on Bankhead right now.
Hey.
But man, I just wanted to let y'all know that, man. I know, Mike, I be following you when you be on with the UK guys, and when you had the interview.
Man, he ain't lying, Mike, because you part of my family, and I don't even know you, man.
Hey, bro.
We appreciate that.
I was just with you, though, bro. For real. You just if you don't never see my name on there, I'm with y'all for real. Whatever y'all got going on, I'm with you.
Thank you. Thank you. We can see you there.
And my thoughts on the Falcons, my fault. My thoughts on the Falcons. We're gonna go 13-4. And we're gonna go to the division cup. Now what it is, the NFC conference. And we ain't gonna go to the Super Bowl this year. But next year, watch out for us. Believe me.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I like it.
Okay. I like it.
Hey, build and improve.
I just want to say thank y'all for letting me come on y'all show and be messy.
Yeah. I got to go to pick and choose.
You was Tron with that.
Hey, I'm about to say, that's why this is Friday Night Madness. Anything can damn happen. We appreciate it.
This fun-free Friday, boo.
I'm on my third one right now, so we good.
Oh, I gotta play catch up, bro.
Bring me one. I'm about to roll up after this. I ain't gonna play. You welcome.
Already got that.
Okay, she's so cool.
Tay, what you got?
Hey, well, I want to appreciate y'all much, man, because we don't never get no love, man. We don't never get no love, and that man, it's always been like that for us, man. It's always been like that. You know what? Even if we would have won a damn Super Bowl, we still would have got shitted on.
Oh yeah,
because
it would have been.
We are.
You said something right there, because it would have been the Patriots or whatever had a bad game. That's what it would have been.
We can never get a damn break, man. But you know what? Who gives a shit? Because as long as we have us, that's all that matters. Shit, I don't give a damn.
That's right.
Shoot. But hey, one time, man. Hey, Mike, man. I was rocking with you when you was doing your shit on the balcony, brother.
See, he done been fan of you a long way.
I guess I deserve an unblocked.
What you sipping on?
Hey, so you.
Turn up.
I go way back with you, brother.
All right,
you know,
appreciate you.
I was waiting for you to drop that stream, y'all, man. So I can come up here and holler at you. Hey, I'm gonna see your ass at the game one day.
Oh yeah, believe that.
Oh, for sure, man. We go chop it up, brother. Real talk, man. Hey, man, but you gotta unblock me, man. Man, come on, man.
Yeah, unblock this man.
What's the name?
Hey, man, Jagus, man. Jagus, man. Jagus, man.
What you got, LS?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
he gonna find you and unblock you.
Start me out, man.
What you got, LS? Your last look off. This done turned into a whole different show.
Hey, man, I liked it. You feel me? I liked it. It felt like the club in here. You feel me? Like I wouldn't even put
Whoa. There was a whole bar fight just a few minutes ago.
But that's what I love to do on Sundays, man. That's what I love to do football Sundays. Is go to the bar.
Y'all need to slow down.
What's up?
But yeah, though, man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I appreciate y'all, man. It really y'all that got doing make the off season interesting, man. And y'all keep that shit 100. Y'all don't bandwagon. Y'all don't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't jump on nobody nuts. Y'all don't switch it up like the other platform. You know what I'm saying? Because when we got Kyle Pitts, everybody changed their tone. You know what I'm saying? They act like they ain't never knocked down Matt Ryan. You feel me? Like
I was one of them, fam.
Here we go again.
I can admit that.
God damn.
Hey, I'm a man at the end of the day. I can admit it. I was one of them.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel like we gonna run through it this year, man. Like
good night, Clay Melton.
In the coaches, man. The offensive line coach. I was so happy to hear about the offensive line and defensive line coach. Dog, I can't even. Yeah, I like it winning the chills. Y'all remember? Y'all seen where they talked about the defensive lineman, the coach.
Is this real?
That he coached.
Yes, it is real. What you on, Jay?
Well, I mean, because it's like a communication problem right here.
You having some issues.
Oh, okay.
No, it ain't that.
You drinking?
No, it ain't even that.
Hell yeah.
It ain't even
whoa.
I love Arthur out there with the team, man. I love that, man. I love seeing that.
I hear everybody talking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we all talking.
But it's crazy.
Okay.
It's crazy.
What you got to say, man?
What you got? We're gonna give you the spotlight. What you got?
All right. So here we go. All right. So here we go. Kstlyz.
What's that?
Kstlyz.
What's that?
All right, check this out. So I'm gonna get my 5 minutes of fame right here.
Uh-oh.
But I love you, dog. I love you. But you know in Atlanta, that shit too hot to be wearing. But check this out. But look, I love you. I'm
moonshine Friday.
But I feel like you afraid to show your dome. Show the dome. I want to see the dome.
Man, he sound like he ripping, man. He ripping on you.
Yeah.
All right, now check this out.
Boy, your ass been drinking.
I'm gonna talk about that.
There you go, right?
Oh,
We're about to cut this off, y'all. We're about to get up out of here.
Look.
I got something better. I'm gonna come back another day. I got something better than this. I'm gonna come back another day.
Okay.
That boy feel good.
I can't do it, family. I can't do it.
That bootlegger looking.
I'm about to go do what he did.
Boy, that boy drinking that wave over there, boy. That's That
EJ right there. That Christian brother.
We sorry, people. We sorry, people. Georgia, Texas boy, you back. Go ahead and get your last word. Get your last words, and then we cut it off.
That boy Jay was lit. But I just want to say, man, this right here feels good, man. Just like everybody else say, man, I appreciate y'all putting this content up for us every day, every hour, every week, man. Square business, man.
Because guess what
y'all doing, man? Square business,
don't give us no love. 98 and 92 the game don't give us no kind of love. So we're gonna keep doing this as long as y'all watching.
And they in Georgia. I'm in Texas and I get more content from y'all than I do anybody else.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Texas, homie. Shout out to Texas, man.
My family from Texas.
Okay.
All right.
Shout out to Port Texas, man.
Hey, girl, you can find me on Instagram or something because we need a chit chat.
You let me get my phone, girl. Let me get my phone.
Miss Maggie, my wife said she finna follow you, man.
Georgia bread, Texas raised, man. Georgia boys like swine.
Yeah, come on, friend L.
Texas swine.
What's your Instagram or Twitter or whatever?
We gotta do our part too, man.
Hold on, wait 1 minute, friend.
Real talk, man. We gotta do our part, man, because that's the only way, since we're gonna get people to listen and learn, man, what we trying to do over here, man. Because man, I believe, man, we do got some undercover Falcon fans.
Yes.
They just start,
don't put it
in the bush.
What is it, Miss Maggie?
I'm MS Maggie T. Now Instagram.
Yeah. You hear me, Mike? We got some undercover.
So MS Maggie T.
They peeking right now until we win, and then they stick their head out the bushes.
We know.
Some undercover fans.
Look, as Atlanta sports fans, we see it in all sports every year.
I just hit you, Miss Maggie.
Got you right there. I got you.
You see it?
I run into him all the time.
I got you.
Okay. Yeah, got me friend.
I see it at work all the time. My damn self.
You see, don't start Eric?
Man, don't it make me sick?
Y'all started that. Y'all started that. I'm a Matt Ryan Falcon fan, man. I don't know what she did.
They pull that bullshit, man.
She gonna get right because we friends now. How about that?
Yeah,
thank you.
Please, shorter routes.
Thank you. Thank you, Georgia Texas.
You are gonna bring in any more free agents?
I'm sick of y'all.
I don't think we do any more free agents. I think we filled up our 90 roster. I think we're done.
Hey, before you go, K, man, you ain't the only one of Georgia Tech, man. I stand with you, brother. I stand with you, brother.
Hey, thank you.
Oh, man, here we go. We gonna get off.
Thank you.
Hey,
look, that makes it's 8
but we look, if y'all want to hang,
706, baby.
If y'all want to hang for the after party, y'all stay put. But we finna get ready to get off of here because somebody Jay already owns something. So Jay. Get like Jay. Appreciate you.
I got 4 words for everybody.
Oh Lord.
Pick up the pieces.
GG up in this motherfucker.
We out.
All right, y'all.